In this lesson, we're going to learn about a very useful data structure called defaultdict from Python collections module. If you've ever worked with dictionary, you've probably seen a key error when trying to access a key that doesn't exist. Let's start with a regular dictionary. This works perfectly because the key already exists. But what happens if we try to access another key? Python raises a key error because horse is not in the dictionary. This behavior is completely normal, but sometimes we actually want missing key to return a default value instead of causing an error. That's exactly why defaultdict exists. First, import it from the collections module. Okay? Now, let's create a dictionary that automatically returns 0 whenever a new key is accessed. Everything looks similar to a normal dictionary. Now, let's check an existing key. Okay, print it. Now, let's access key that has never been created. Instead of raising an error, the output is simply 0. Why? Because int creates the default value and int returns 0. The function you pass to defaultdict is called the default factory. Different factories create different default values. For example, since the default value is an empty list, you can immediately append items without checking whether the key already exists. You can also use a set. Because sets store unique values, duplicates are automatically ignored. One of the most common use of defaultdict is counting items. Imagine we have a list of fruits. Using a regular dictionary, we would have to check whether each key already exists. Okay. Notice how we never needed to write an if statement. The dictionary automatically created each missing key with the value 0, then increased it. This makes the code shorter, cleaner, and easier to read. As a practice exercise, try building your own word frequency counter using defaultdict. Compare it with the version that use a regular dictionary and notice how much simpler the code becomes. Subscribe for more Python tips.